super friends. Welcome, Princess Charlie. Welcome to Galactivated Yoga on the beach. Woo! Kristar Galactica, your fairy god sis, St. Joe Narkata, and our little princess. Thank you to our TikTok live for joining us, YouTube live, and thank you for super friends for being here with us today. Being here for our yoga. Is it first time doing yoga? No? Okay, excellent. We're gonna stretch, we're gonna breathe, we're gonna relax, we're gonna receive, we're gonna strengthen, we're gonna calm our minds. We're gonna create that spiritual connection to our divine. So I invite you to settle in, create a space to join us for the next hour or so as we journey through this galactic activation portal. So I invite you to find that straight head, neck, and spine and find your breath. And while we settle in, I want to share what's going on galactically, super friends. So we are going through a purification of our heart chakra today, Anahata. Today is the 12th day in our yellow sun of enlightenment wave spell, day 12, where we complete this circle, connection to the light that's within us from that place of the nothing, that emptiness, the void. Today we complete the full circle and find that inner crystal and ignite that inner lamp to illuminate the throne of our heart and to take this seat on the throne as the divine spirit made flesh, the divine Shakti, the feminine energy, sitting Sita Ram, and being in that place of divine love, loving the dreamer, Vishnu, the perpetuator, Rama. So I invite you to chant that inner mantra today, Om Ram Ram, Rama Rama Ram, Ram Rama Ram, and see yourself on this blue crystal magical monkey of abundance day. See yourself as Lord Hanuman, the monkey god with the divine Sitaram in your heart, on your throne. Let's even place our left hand on our heart center and our right hand on top. And invite that left side to connect to our mother, the womb of creation. The right side to represent, connect to our Father, the force of creation. And where the two make one, that's where we sit in that heart center of creation. And we begin with the mantra Om, 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 Om together. Deep breath in. Last one, best one. And bringing our hands to our knees, let's shift the crossing of our legs and bring the other leg on the top. So guiding from our heart today, leading from our heart. Let's begin to make some circles with our hands on our knees. Inhale our hearts forward, moving our shoulders. Exhaling, rolling that spine back, tucking our chin. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. And the other direction. Filling up with the love of dog today. Dog is love. As we go through this galactic activation portal, awakening the magic the illusion, the Maya, as we come to center, stretching our arms out, palms up. Our hands are powerful centers of creation. Let's initiate our hands today, purify them as extensions of our heart, connecting with the air, the space around us, the ether, filling up with prana, with life force, with Kundalini Shakti. Let's rotate those palms so they're facing out, fingers up, pulling back. And we're gonna just toggle our neck side to side. Om Hari Om, Hari Om. Breathe, find where there's any tension in those neck muscles, our eyes, our faces, our jaws, our fingers. And breathe that spiritual energy, the Shakti, through our arms, our fingertips. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. All right, super friends, and then we're gonna twist to the right side, and I will be your mirror. So bringing that left hand to that right thigh, right hand back behind, pushing up against our spine. Deep breath in. Om Nityanandam Paramashivoham. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Palms up, lean up, look up with your third eye. Visualize your aura becoming a beautiful, glowing, radiant, crystalline rainbow orb of light, sphere of light around you. And then as we exhale, twisting to the left, bringing that left hand back behind. Om Nityanandam Paramashivoham. Breathing the Shakti into your heart, compassion, kindness, sweetness, softness, gentleness. Arms up to the sky, reach up, focus on your intention. Visualize a beautiful pillar of light flowing to you, through you, down from the cosmos. Om Namah Shivaya, galactic center, that spiritual umbilical cord, and up through the earth as we bring our hands back behind us, leaning back. Visualize it rising up from our center, awakening that breath of life in us, the Ka. Awakening our spiritual life force, the Ba. Flowing our Merkaba, the toroidal field around our body that spirals to the left and right and awakens that Christed heart, that center of light, that pillar of light. And then let's come back to center, unwind those legs, stretch them out. And we're gonna reach up with our arms, firming our core, and we're gonna play with some breath of fire. So pulsing our belly. Pull down from your crown. Pull the energy down into your plexus. Like we're filling up the reservoirs, the vaults inside us with gold. Phonon packets of light. Straight into Manipura. See it in your third eye. Crown chakra, Sasara, open wide. 1,000-petaled lotus blooming towards the sky. Filling up with that sun, enlightenment inside. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Inhale, palms together, up overhead, straighten those arms, look up at that third eye, big smile. Hold it, squeeze Mula Bandha, pull everything up to that third eye. See 2 strands of light, left side, right side, in that space where there was nothing. And exhale, fold. Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om. In the space of the zero, the nothing, the absence, the void, the darkness inside your mind as you tuck your chin under. Let that space empty out and let that divine take its place. Divine strength, divine growth, divine beauty, divine life, divine creativity, divine creations. Patience and presence and breath. Grab those toes, separate them. Stretch them, stick your fingers between your toes. If you have to bend your knees, bend your knees. Inhale, lift your heart, and exhale, fold. Let that life force be a wave that flows through you. Bring cleansing, purity, harmony, peace, calm, tranquility. Bringing the body to stillness, the mind to stillness, the emotions to stillness, to peace, to quietude. And allowing the I am to rise from that center. Let's inhale, lift our hearts with our left hand on that foot. Let's inhale this right arm up and back. Stretching our gaze towards that right palm. Stretch our eyes, open our heart. The scorpion moon, palm up to receive this lunar water attunement. Visualize ourselves with a powerful scorpion tail in our aura, all around us. Gritting in as we float this right arm up and over. And breathe this left arm up and back, lifting our heart, stretching our eyes. Health, well-being, vitality, wellness, it's all here. Blessings, blessings. I am that I am that I am. And bringing this hand back around, let's take one more forward fold. Om Namah Shivaya. And let's inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring them back behind us, fingers facing forward, pointing our toes. Stretching those fingers, those wrists, press into the earth, lift our hips for a reverse plank. And come on down. Let's bring our souls together for butterfly Baddha Konasana. And let's wrap our fingers around our toes, big toes, and press all along the nail and all along the toe as we move our neck side to side. Exploring the Kundalini, the reflexology lines from our feet to our neck. Pressing with our thumbs into that spinal cord center line of our souls. Visualize all the way to the tip of our heel, our tailbone, pressing. Visualize our spine, correcting any imbalances. Your heels, and around the ball of your feet, pressing in. Visualize any shoulder tension between your balls of your feet and your toes. Envision those just melting away, those meridians opening up. Visualize your body as a electrical switchboard current operating system of light. And then let's inhale, arms up, wiggle those fingers, activate that light in us. And exhale, walk ourselves forward, tuck our chin under, stretch that tailbone. Connect to the earth, grounding in. Visualize your tail being a grounding cord that's stretching from the tip of your spine with your heartbeat, sending sound waves, electrical currents down into the earth. How far does that frequency go? Follow it with your mind. Breathe into that heart inside. Envision that heartbeat growing stronger. The life force thicker, richer. Every breath awakening more prana. The seeds you planted yesterday sprouting into beautiful flowers and fruits of abundance and joy. Happiness, flexibility, health, positivity. Rose-colored glasses washing over you with every breath. Uplifting you down to your root chakra, Muladhara. Your mindset is positive and cheery and optimistic. The words you speak are uplifting and empowering as we rise back up. Let's bring those knees together, hug it in. Everything we say just uplifts and inspires as we, big smile. One of the most challenging asanas of yoga, the smile asana. Let's lean back and find our balance. On monkey days, we want to remember that life is a play. It's an illusion, and it is what we make it. And it can be fun and happy and joyful. So we're going to play with our balance, lifting our legs up, straightening our legs. And we can play with releasing our hands. And we're going to play with laughing here. Shake your hands and feet out. Shake them around. And then making sure we have room behind us, we're gonna roll back and forth. Ooh. Bringing our feet together, knees out as we come forward, and bringing our feet back behind us.
That's all I know. I can't be doing none of that. It's going to turn into a different kind of video.
It's facing them.
I know. I don't care. I'm saying, like.
Just give them a fair warning.
They don't need to see that either.
I've done that in bathing suit here before. Hence
They don't need to see any of that. They're good.
What's your face that way?
No, they don't
They're
need
not
to see
looking.
that either.
They're not looking. Come on.
No, I'm
Just
good.
the guy with the binoculars.
I know.
Here, I'll do it with you.
Here, we'll come back around. Let's
No,
bring
you guys are fine, dude.
let's bring ourselves forward and come.
Yeah, you got one
I'll
Can't
show you.
even doing this. I'm like, okay, sorry.
Hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips. And we're gonna play with some cats and cows. Inhale, drop our belly, lift our gaze, our drishti. And exhale, arch our spine, drop our crown, pull those hips forward, press into the ground for cat. Inhale, drop our belly for cow. Look up at that third eye. Visualize that out of that blackness being a point of light, turning into a circle. And turning into a sphere and a spiral. And breathe that spiral up and down our spine, all around. Begin moving that spine in circles. And the other way. Bringing ourselves back to center. Let's bring our knees together and send our right leg back and up. As we breathe in and as we exhale, bring that knee to our nose. Inhale, extend it up. Look up with our gaze. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend, and then we'll bring it on down. Let's send that left leg back and up. And exhale, squeeze. Knee to nose. Inhale, look up. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale up. Exhale, squeeze. Extend and release. Back to our cats and cows. Move that spine around. Om Namah Shivaya. Invite our divine, the Shakti, the Kundalini Shakti, the feminine spiritual energy, beauty and grace and flow and ease and strength, receptivity, nurturing, supporting, love. All right. And then bringing those knees back together again. Let's send that right leg up again and back. This time let's extend that left arm. Breathing in. Exhale, squeeze, knee, nose, elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. And release. Do you want to use this over?
No.
It does. You just like put it like.
Cover your
I'm good. Yeah.
You guys do your thing. I'll try and do what I can do.
Here.
I'm also old.
And then we'll bring those knees together and switch sides. Yeah, just put it. Yeah. There you go.
Nice. There you are. You look like a total tourist.
And then we'll
Your cute 90s shirt and sarong.
just take our intermission, move that spine all around. And then we'll send that left leg back and up. Extending this right arm forward as we breathe in. And exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. And exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. And release. Cat-cow, move that spine around. Curling those toes. Let's bring those knees together. Sit back and let's make some circles with our wrists. Just move those wrists all around. Open and close. Bring it on up. So touching our thumb and our pointer fingers together. The fairies say it's time to start paying attention to our hands and using them as the magical centers that they are. So when we speak with our hands, we dance with our hands, we move with our hands, we bless with our hands, we talk to the universe with our hands. And then let's bring our hands over to the right side, left arm up, talking to the heavens and the earth through our hands, through the portal of our hearts. Super friends, Galactivate! Going through a galactic activation portal of abundance today. Remembering life is a dream and to dream it magically awake. and to create from the place in the depths of our hearts, as we say, super friends, Galactivate!
Love vibrate.
And other side, left hand down, right arm lifts. Running the currents of love from the heavens to the earth, from the earth to the sky, to us and through us. Jai, Jai, Jai. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Causeless auspiciousness, Shiva Shakti. Coming back to center, let's place our hands on our hearts. Just notice what you're feeling inside. Om Namah Shivaya. Rising on up, let's bring our hands to our lower back, and we're gonna keep those toes still curled under. Squeeze those elbows. Squeeze. Hips forward, lean back. Jennifer, you could do it like this, tie it just in a one big, yeah. Elbows squeeze, heart open, lift up, lean back, notice your thoughts. Let them be. What comes up in your lower back? Let's take some laughter yoga. Maybe reach back and grab a heel or two, perhaps.
Grab a healer.
And coming up and out. And bringing our hands down to the ground. Toes curled under, lift and straighten those legs now. Pressing back as we reach those heels down. One at a time towards the ground. Downward facing dog. Let's walk those hands up, or walk those feet up to our hands and take it into a forward fold. And just let ourselves dangle here. Let's inhale, lift our heart halfway, and exhale, fold again. Let's walk our hands over to the right side and extend that right arm up. And then bring our hands over to the left side and extend that left arm up. And coming on back to center, forward fold. Bend those knees, ragdoll, roll up. Arms come out and open. Let's stand in our victorious mudra. Victory is ours!
Victory is ours!
Let's say that. Victory is ours!
Victory is ours!
This is ours.
Once again, victory is ours! Super friends, Galactivate! It's already done. Clap those hands together. Bring them down the center line. We're going to stand in our Anjali Mudra. So feet together. Hands in our heart. Tuck that pelvis under. Notice your thoughts. Where is your mind taking you right now? Come back to your breath. Visualize that Y in your solar plexus. Manipura chakra. A golden Y. Your intention. Om Namah Shivaya. We're going to take a little flow now. So standing up at the front of our spaces. If you want to drink some water, you can take a little. Right. Okay. Let's inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hinge at the waist, forward, hands come down. Inhale, lift our heart with a flat back. Exhale, folding. Baby bend those knees, flat back, reverse swan dive, rising. Half sun salutes, palm together, lean back, and hands in our hearts. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hinge at the waist, swan dive forward, folding. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, arms out, palms up, lean back. Exhale, hands into your heart. Anjali Mudra. Notice what you're feeling. Notice what your mind, your thoughts. Notice how your heart is feeling. Visualize your heart as a throne. Inhale, arms out and up. Welcome that divine space, the light, the sun. Exhale, hinge at the waist, forward fold. Visualize the earth, all the life forms, all the experiences. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, folding. Inhale, arms out and up. Arms together, lean back. And hands into your heart. Inhale, arms out and up. As we exhale, we're going to sit back into a chair. Bringing our hands together, we're going to twist to the right, hooking that left elbow to the outside of our thigh. Feet are together, knees are together. Pressing, lifting your heart. Inhale, arms out and up. Palms together, lean back. And exhale, hands into our heart. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale into a chair. Sitting back, reach those arms up. Deep breath. Hands come to our heart, twisting to the left. Hook that right elbow to that thigh. Press, lifting our heart. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Inhale, arms out and up. Palms together, lean back. Hands into our heart. Notice how you feel. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift our heart, and our right leg steps back. Low lunge. Dropping that back knee down. Make sure our front knee is over our ankle on that left side. I'm your mirror. So knees over ankle, back knees down, wide stance between our legs. You should feel that in your back hip flexor, and then we'll send those hips back. Left toes up, nose to knee. Inhale, coming forward. Let's lift that back knee up, step it back into a downward dog. Inhale, shifting forward to plank. Exhale, lowering on down. Inhale, peeling up. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, press up. Back to down dog. Let's inhale our left leg up. Exhale, float it on forward. Drop that back knee down. Inhale, lift, and float it on forward. Taking a forward fold. Inhale, lift our hearts. Exhale, folding. Inhale, reverse, swan dive, arms out and up, palms together, lean back. And exhale, hands in our heart. Notice the changes that have occurred between the sides. As we inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive, forward folding. Inhale, lifting our heart, and our left leg goes back. Bending into that front knee, dropping that left knee to the ground, stacking that knee over our ankle. If you need to take a rest, you can sit in child's pose, just bending your knees and putting yourself down.
Just walk over there and you let me know when you're done. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know it was gonna be like an hour session. I'm not really that much yoga. Yeah, and
Yeah, or just meditate. Just hold the space.
I didn't know it was gonna be like this much of a yoga session. I have phone calls from work. You know, they're trying to find food and they can't find something.
And then sending those hips back, toes up, nose to knee. Anytime you need a break, you can always take a child's pose if you want to. And bending into that front knee. Let's just rise up. Giving thanks to the Most High. From our heart, crystal pure, blessed beauty and grace and light to the world. Super friends, Galactivate! And bringing those hands down, lift that back knee, float it on back to downward dog. Inhale, shift our weight forward to plank. Exhale, lowering on down to the ground. Inhale, peel our hearts up, cobra. Blessing rainbows to the planet, to our lives, planting seeds in our tomorrows. Super friends, Galactivate! And slowly lowering down. Let's send our arms back, interlace those fingers, and squeeze those shoulder blades together. Charlie.
Charlie,
Charlie.
come here.
Keep lifting our hearts. Keep tuning into that purification inside. Visualize your heart as a throne. And you're taking up the seat on your throne today. And release those hands. Peel up, cobra once again. Activate. And lower. Let's push it up and back into a child's pose and stretch our lower backs out. And coming on up, back towards the tabletop. Let's curl our toes and sit back on our heels. Finding our balance here. Let's bring our hands into our hearts. And then let's rise on up, coming up onto our tippy toes. And then we'll release our hands and shake them out. Let's shake them one forward and one back. Breathing into that heart space. And then we're going to take it side to side. And then we'll take our hips wide with our hands. We'll go rocking from side to side. Bringing the opposite toes up. And then stepping forward with one leg, we'll whoosh back. Activate your aura. Awaken your divine Kundalini Shakti. And then the other side. All right, now taking those feet wide. Bring your hands to our hips. And let's hinge forward at the waist. And bring our crown down towards the ground. Maybe your head can touch here. Maybe you want to bring your hands down. Or maybe you can interlace your hands behind your back and let them fall back overhead. And releasing our hands. Let's walk ourselves forward. Bring those legs together. Hovering in a plank pose here. Let's pivot onto the right side. Right arm down, right shoulder down, left arm lifts into a side plank. And coming on back through center, let's pivot over to the other side. And coming on back to center, let's lower on down to the ground. And let's bend those knees, reach back and grab those ankles and lift up. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti. And releasing. Let's flapjack, flip over onto our back sides. Bringing our knees into our chest. Rocking that lower back side to side. Let's cross our right knee over the left and squeeze it in. your I am. And then let's drop those knees over to the left as we extend our right arm and shoulder up to the right. Breathe in back to center. Left knee on top of the right. Squeeze them in. Circle the ankles. And we will drop those knees over to the right side as we extend our left arm and shoulder up and back. Coming on back to center, hug them in. If there's any other movements you need before we go into our final resting pose, our Shavasana, please feel free to give that to yourself now. Any final movements? Breathing while you do so. And when you're ready, we'll make our way onto our backside. Head, neck, and spine in a straight line for our Shavasana. So if there's anything you need first, if you need something to cover up your face, and making our way onto our backside, head, neck, and spine straight and aligned. Look up at that third eye. Allow your arms and legs to fall open to the side. We enter into the silence beyond the sounds. spiritual forces are streaming around, descend from the heavens and rise up from the ground. Where above meets below, in the center we stand, resting with our hearts purified and wide open, melting, dissolving the density of past, awakening, absolving to the immensity with the flash. Out of nothing is the something, out of darkness is the light. As the presence, this awakening is dawning now inside, like a beautiful new sun, like a beautiful crystal star, beginning to dawn in the center of our hearts on this beautiful morn. As we begin to top the charts with the powerful storm of creation we are. And in the center of the throne we sit together, the power of the tone of our yoga like feathers. And our bones are hollow as the spirit flows through. The divine that's in me is the divine that's in you. The Kundalini Shakti that knits all of life, that tethers us together like a string called time. We welcome this together in this crystal day and get strong and centered in our galactic body. Om Namah Shivaya. And in this place, we begin to come back into our lives as human divine, awakened and aligned. Ever so slowly, we deepen our breath, wiggle our fingers and toes, and affirm our success. Reach our arms overhead, beginning to stretch, and then pulling our knees up into our chest. And ever so slowly, and taking our time, like a newborn fetus, roll onto our sides. And whenever we're ready, seated, come up to seated, head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Sitting in our yoga as the Buddha enlightened, resting in our empowerment as human divine. With our third eye awakened, beginning to see our body of light, the Kundalini Shakti, awakening inside like an ultraviolet glow at the top of our mind. Envision purple, ultraviolet light, purple in our crown, indigo blue in our mind's eye now, sky blue in our throat like water so vast, emerald green in our heart. The queendom arrived at last. Pure rivers of gold, a radiant star in our Manipura plexus. That's who we are. And ripe, juicy fruit like an orange in our emotions, our sacral chakra awakened. And holding like an ocean, our root chakra, rubies, diamonds, and filled with the power of the goddess that we are, that we can feel. And we affirm it is done, we are galactivated and healed, and the power of the sun inside us all is being revealed. And bringing our arms now up to the sky, golden aura now crystallize all around us, the center of our heart, connecting us worldwide in this place, my super friends, that lives beyond time. And bringing our hands to the center as we bow our mind to the hearts that enters the liquid, crystalline, yogic heart inside. Divine in me, divine in thee, one great light of eternity. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste. Anahata, super friends, Galactivate. Christar Galactica, your fairy god sis, Galactivation handled. Thank you, super friends. Thank you, St. Joseph. We are Galactivators, and we invite you to go to our website, galactivators.com, where you can pick up Galactivated gear like we're wearing here, our tiger pants and singing bowls. Sign up for our Super Friends email list. We'll let you know all the fun things that we are up to. Thank you for the hearts and the likes and the follows, super friends. Thank you for the gifts, appreciate it. And we will be at the Long Beach Pride Festival this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, with our Galactivation Station interactive musical dance extravaganza space. So come play with us. Following weekend at the High Vibe Pet event here in Long Beach. So have the best day ever, super friends. And we'll see you later. Stay galactivated. Stay lit. Stay.